can't. I can't. I have nowhere else to go though. It's the bad part. This is the bad part. I literally have nowhere else to go. I legitimately nowhere else to go. If I go that way, there's wolves that want to try to kill me. Okay. If I go that way, there's wolves that try to kill me. I'm just here. Right? I'm just here. Well, I'm just gonna take another little squat here. Listen, you know, I'm telling you, yeah, you travel at nighttime. It ain't easy to travel at nighttime. You know, you go this way, there's a bunch of wolves that are coming after you, and then you go this way, there's other wolves and a cougar that are coming after you. It's absolutely fucking crazy, to be honest, when you think about it. So then I was like, okay, well, you know, we were running from wolves, and then all of a sudden, Goldie over here fell on his butt. So then I was like, oh god, I gotta make some ointment for you. So now I'm over here pressing flowers. You're just over there hanging out, you know what I mean? I'm just out here trying to make some medicine for Goldie's butt, because you know he decided to wanted to stop on a pebble, fell over. You know, luckily I didn't fall over. I have amazing central what do they call that? I don't know what they call it. It's balance, I think, is what they call it. But that's basically what happened. You know what? This actually beats going into Strawberry. You know, that hotel that they have at Strawberry? You know, that one that you should walk in? Now, listen, I went in there one time. I was looking for the bathroom, right? I went into the bathroom, and it wasn't a bathroom. It was actually a bedroom, right? Now, get this. I run into two people. All right, now they're just doing all sorts. You know what I mean? Just all sorts, just stuff that, you know, even Jesus himself would have his eyes closed for, you know what I mean? And I, you know, I was a little curious, you know, I'm not gonna lie, my curiosity may have gotten the best of me there, and, you know, I just, you know, I didn't cover my eyes, I didn't avert them, you know, I just kind of let it happen. And honestly, I kind of wish I did avert my eyes, you know, and ears, to be fair. Well, actually, at the time, I didn't really have any ears. And what they like to say, the buildup in my ears. I think I got too much dust and sand in my ears, to be fair. So, but anyway, so that's what happened up in Strawberry. And then the other night they had a TB outbreak, and I was too poor to get a mask. And so, some kind gentleman gave me money to get a mask, right? And then somebody let me borrow a fishing hook, now fishing line. Now I will confess my sins here, and I will say, I did steal that fishing. I did steal the fishing rod. I did steal the fishing rod, and I made way with 60 lake lures. Now, don't tell anybody that, but I am confessing my sins. Okay. Now that's just between you and me. All right. So anyway, the next day. Now the other day, I went to Valentine. I traveled to Valentine. Ain't nobody there, and all of a sudden this lady came out. All right. She listen. I don't want to say that she was dressed like anything, you know, not to suggest anything, but let me tell you, she had a lack thereof clothes. You know what I mean? She had a lack thereof clothes. So she comes out in the middle of the town, says, "Hey, you want to get in the game of poker?" I say to myself, "Avery, you're too poor to play poker, all right?" And then I only had $3 to my name at that point, and then then I was like, well, what the hell else am I going to do? So I came back into town. There's 5 other gentlemen there and her. And I said, okay, fine, I'll play some poker. Only to find out it's $5 a hand. So I said, okay, well, I guess I'll sacrifice my $3 plus $2 from I went fishing with the stolen fishing rod. That's between you and I. I make money off of it. So I took my $5, went on in there. I thought I was going to win myself a game. Then she decides to sit on his lap. Because she says that, hey, if I sit on your lap, you're more likely to win. And then he starts sniffing her neck, and it's just a whole entire thing. And I think I heard her growling in there while he was sniffing. It was kind of like a sniff, you know what I mean? Sniff, yeah. And it was kind of weird, you know what I mean? I was trying to sit adjacent to them. I think that's the word to use, across the way. But I didn't. I accidentally sat down in the chair next to them. And I felt it. I felt it, and I heard it. It was very close to me. And she said, and he was like, "Oh, well, why don't you go ahead and sit on my lap?" So she sits on his lap. Sure enough, I was like, how the hell are you gonna do that? You know, because he's got to read the cards or whatever. And sure as hell enough, she sat on his lap. All right, she sat on his lap. I felt the breath. You know what I mean? I felt the breath happen. You know what I mean? The, you know, like the, you know what I mean? And I was, you know, I was already deep. That's what I'm saying, Goldie. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so I was already like, you know, the game had already started, and I said, well, I can't really back out of it right now. And so I just kind of kept drawing cards and kept drawing cards and kept drawing cards. And then pretty soon, you know, and then as the game progresses, their tomfoolery progresses. You know what I mean? And I, you know, I lost, and I left. I ran so far away. I can't even tell you how far. I've lost, and I know she was in the middle of talking to me. I felt rude leaving, but at the same time, there's some tomfoolery happening right next to me that I heard the whole entire thing, and I just couldn't do it. I honestly couldn't do it, and I just took off from there. Didn't say hi, didn't say bye, didn't say thank you for the games, didn't say, oh, you're welcome for making you money. It was just kind of like I just kind of got on my horse and I just kind of left. You know what I mean? I kind of let it all soak in as I was running, though. You know, I kind of let it all soak in. And then afterwards, when I got to Emerald Ranch, I kind of realized that I don't think I ever want to go back to Valentine again. So that's what. Oh, and then I met the Goose. His name is Goose. Yeah, I met him at Emerald Ranch. He's cool. He's a nice guy. He's a nice one. Nice one. And then I went alligator wrestling in the Saint Denis. That was kind of fun. So that's my adventures. How about you? Yeah, that's crazy. You know, I had that happen to me too. But, you know, I didn't really think about it. Sometimes when those situations happen, I just kind of close my eyes and let Jesus take the steers. You know what I mean? I think what they call Jesus taking the reins, you know. It's like as if he's, you know, as if he's on a wagon. You know what I mean? He's on a wagon, and he's you know, and you're just kind of going through. It's like going through life on a wagon with 3 wheels. You know what I mean? You kind of just let Jesus take it. You know. Yep. So now I'm over here bottling up some medicine because Goldie over here got a rash. I think he's got a skin condition, to be honest. I really don't know. I haven't taken him to like a horse doctor or anything, but I think he's got a rash. But he don't want me to tell you that. That's why he kind of looks embarrassed when I say he's got a rash. No, it's okay, Goldie. You don't gotta listen. Don't be embarrassed by it. It happens to the best of us. It don't really happen to the best of us. I don't really know. I think he's allergic to like dirt. Is what I think it is. So, yeah, now just hanging out by the fire here, you know. It's really hot over here. I don't know how you're in a jacket while next to a fire. That's hot as hell. You know what I just realized? How long have I been talking for? How long? I've been talking for a bit. You know, I gotta go. I've been talking for a while, huh? No. 15 minutes? I think she came back her family and went AFK again. Well, while I'm here, might as well get some water. You want some? Okay. Well, I'll be right back.